Shri Kalyan Banerjee.
Thank you, sir. I will bring the attention of the, I want to bring the attention of the Honorable Law Minister through you. First question is, really, every category of touts in the field of the law have been brought within the ambit of this statute? Is it correct? Tout is there in everywhere, lower judiciary up to Supreme Court. But these types of bill, practically you are identifying few persons who are in the subordinate court or the district court. What is the real intention to identify the tout? I understand this bill is what Mr. Raja has said just now, the replacement of the old provisions of the legal practitioners. Nothing more than that. You are taking that colonial. I have no difficulties. But when you are making an attempt to bring this bill, you think broad. There are a number of touts. Sir, I tell you one thing. It is very easy to identify tout who are poor. Among the poor, how much touts are there in the judiciary who are extremely sophisticated? Can you identify? The process you have started, I understand, appreciate. But the reality is this: tout is everywhere. Tout is sophisticated. Tout is there. Tout is here going to 5-star hotels. Tout is there going to 7-star hotel. Tout is taking you in different places of the country. You can't identify that tout because they are sophisticated. They are coming from very big universities. They are having Mercedes. You can't identify that touts. You can't identify. That's exactly I am telling that you are not, this is not a broad, you are not bringing all types of touts. Today when the discussion is there, let the discussion. I know it will not be done now. Think in future about this. No doubt about it. Let me explain myself. Where is this tout will be? You know, sir, what we know about this? We are laws. What are the laws? Statute law. Correct? There is a law, case law. This is the laws are known to everyone. Statute law and case law. Applicable in the court. All we proceed. There is another law, which is called face law. And face law is the important for having an order from the higher judiciary, highest judiciary. That's the practical thing. And for the face law, litigants have to spend lakhs and lakhs rupees. You have to invest 20 lakhs, engage 20 lakhs rupees lawyer, you will get the order. Touts are everywhere. Who are the touts? That's the whole difficulty. Identification of tout is necessary. It is very easy to identify a poor man. He is a tout. A lawyer is a tout. Talking about is a tout. But identify, take this system, bring this system, introduce a system to identify real tout in the judiciary, in the judicial system itself. It's correct what has been said. It's correct. It's an everyday's experience. Our judiciary has become, this is today, India, it has become too much expensive. Too much expensive. Unless you engage a very big face in the Supreme Court, you can't have an order.
Good money, good law, good justice.
Good money, good law, good justice. This is the practical thing in the country. That's going on. What is going on? You identify, sir, I will request you. You have come, you think real tout is where? Real tout is, sir, no one amongst the, even amongst the, there are one grade of lawyers are there amongst them who are trying to, who possess themselves that I am the bridge. I can bring the judgment. I can bring the order from the highest court. I can bring the order from that judge. I can bring the order from that judge. Come here. I will engage him. I will engage him. Don't worry. Sitting in 5-star, everything is settled and everything is getting. He is the main tout. Where is the procedure? How you are identifying it? Since you have brought the bill, I have got the chance to speak. And I am speaking. This is I was thinking for decades together what is going on. I am a man of practical field. I am looking into these things. And these types of touts I will not tell all the judges, but of course there are very few judges are there in our country having a very good relationship with them. In their dinner party they will go. In their lunch party they will go. Their marriage anniversary they will go. They will go. We know everything. Everything is known. Someone speak for 2 minutes law, 5 minutes face. Face law is very important in our country today to have an order, to get the justice. And who is getting that? The rich people are getting, not the poor people. Do you understand? Can you think about this country today? This judiciary is? Why the courts, the lakhs and lakhs poor people are not getting justice? Pending before the Supreme Court? Decades after decades. But Supreme Court is very much concerned whether there would be a marriage of the same sex or not. Therefore, Constitution bench will sit and they will go on hearing days in, days out, days in, days out. Peculiar things, sir. Sophisticated pupils, rich people, their problems would be entertained by the Supreme Court. Peculiar thing. I tell you, sir, do you know, this same-sex marriage, whether it will be done or not, within 3 days, bench has been constituted, matter has been heard, everything has been done. Do you know, for long 27 years, 7 judges bench of the Supreme Court is not hearing one matter which really pertains to the poor agriculture worker of the West Bengal. Can you imagine? For whom we exist? Do we exist for the purpose of, whether the judiciary exists for the purpose of resolving the problem of the most sophisticated or a very sophisticated things or the rich people? Sir, I tell you one incident. I am taking your time. I am sorry. Chief Justice Datu was sitting. I was sitting on that day. I will not take the name of a very senior lawyer, very famous lawyer. He went and he wanted to mention a matter of one industrialist. I must say, Chief Justice of India, Datu said, Mr. So-and-so, I have a number of matters of poor workers and poor peoples of this country. I don't have time. Simply because you are appearing for the top industrialist, leaving aside everything, I have to take up your matter. I have heard it. But today's approach is different. Peculiar. I am not taking any name. Big corporates. Go, big lawyers. Give big lawyers. Go, mention. His matter will be taken up. What is happening in our country? Poor people are ignored. This is the place. That's the, sir, I must say, this is going on. Sir, point is identified tout and non-identified tout. You are here, mayor making, you are trying to identify the tout. But the big arena, big places are there, big field, where non-identified tout is there. Nobody will tell them. Because they are not taking tea in the street shop. They are taking tea in the 5-star hotel. They will not be identified. Sir, identification, how can you remove? Highly paid lawyer comes out. They accept it. Don't worry. 50 lakhs. Don't worry. Get the order. Order is coming, engaging someone. He is not there, engaging someone. And that's because of face law. Come. This is happening. Tout is there. Tout is also there today. This problem is. I am coming to a very relevant question now. Tout is there when relatives of any judge is in the field of practice, legal practice. Tout is there. Taking the name of the judge, relative is also holding out threats. It has come into the newspaper. I do not want to take. I do not want to take name. It is coming in the newspaper. It is under investigation. Let it be investigated. So since I have got the chance, I just tell you. Sorry, I just want to tell you one thing. I don't have, the Honorable Law Minister, I don't have any difficulties regarding any transfer. I don't have. I want it. I wish it. I want that there should be a policy. Unless a policy is there, transparency would not be there. Whatever is the policy, you transfer anybody, how, I am not concerned. Give a policy. At least 140 crore people of this country will understand this is a policy. On that basis, transfer would be made. But today, what is happening? Picking up, transfer. Picking up, transfer. If relative is practicing, for that reason, transfer all the judges who relatives are practicing in any high court. Why you are bringing a judge into the Supreme Court, High Court to Supreme Court, knowing fully well that his relatives is practicing in the Supreme Court itself? Why? Why picking up the names? If I am unfit, if I am dishonest, if I am not fit for anything in any court, I am not fit, I am not for any other high courts also. Point is very simple. Then again tout comes. No. Tout will say, this is the problem that has to be addressed. Of course I support, sir, your bill. But I am on a very larger issue to save the Indian judiciary. If for future generation, not, I am almost at the fag end of my career, legal service. How much years? 8 or 10 years, how much? But save it for generation after generation. The pain which I have faced, the things I have seen, problem is this, I have told somewhere, the judges, why they are saved? Supreme Court judges, High Court judges. I can criticize, only here I can criticize because of the privilege of the Constitution, because of the existence of the Contempt of Courts Act. Because they can't criticize, no one can criticize any judge's activities, judge's thing. Otherwise he will be hauled up for contempt. Our judges of the country are saved only because of the contempt of court. Don't think everyone is perfect, everyone is correct. There are so many persons. I take it, I used to take it earlier, it may be some aversions. Sorry, today I don't take it. It's an aversions. It has become a great disease of the Indian judiciary. That disease has to be resolved. I know, you are having a limited power, limitation, I know. But this is the field, this is the place where I can tell my words, let the highest court of this country take note of the contents which I have said. Thank you, sir.